Thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. Buhari impostor threatened the Nigerian Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, that they must manipulate the election for Fulani Janjaweed, that he made the greatest mistake by signing the electoral bill into law, that Igbos must be stopped, and that is why they must ensure that the election must be manipulated to stop the Igbo. Imagine what they are doing. Biafrans are not interested in the Fulani fraudulent selection process called election. Yet, they are afraid of an Igbo man becoming the president of Nigeria. They are afraid. And they are doing everything within their powers to stop him, to stop Igbos from becoming Nigerian president. Yet they don't want us to go. But their end has come. Because the solution is Biafra restoration. Biafra is the only solution to freedom, not presidency of Nigeria. According to report, a recent report has detailed means by which the 2023 elections will be compromised through some insertion by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, led by Fulani Janjaweed. The report made public shows that while the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS, and the polling unit results will be uploaded to INEC portal, voters will be denied access to the result until after the World Collations officer have mopped the votes from all the polling units. The Fulani Janjaweed have seen that their fraudulent selection process has failed, and this is why Biafrans are not interested in their useless elections. It should be noted that this is a deviation from what was obtained in recent polls in Osun State, where results of the governorship election were uploaded to the portal real time. All this is happening because an Igbo is about to be elected as the president of Nigeria, and the Fulani Janjaweed cannot stand it. This may have opened with help, electoral fidelity and transparency, noting that such should be replicated at 2023 general elections. But P2B's popularity has changed everything and put the Fulani Caliphate under serious panic. Certain officials of INEC said that a member of the ICT unit has been positioned not to allow polling unit results to be viewed real time. And this order was given by Buhari impostor. Reliable sources in the ICT department of INEC have revealed that Buhari impostor has successfully compromised key ICT staff members of INEC not to allow polling unit results to be viewed by the public on the INEC Result View portal. But the fake Buhari lied to the world that 2023 elections will be free and fair, just as he lied that he had no hand in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's incarceration, that once the court say he should go, he will let him go. But the same Buhari is not obeying or not, doing what he said. The bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS, and the INEC result viewing portal, the two most important technology input to the election, backed by the new electoral law and act, will be used, but Nigerians will not be allowed to view the uploaded results of polling units until they are validated by collation officers and registration area technical support that will be compromised to impute fake data at world collation centers. It was gathered that this was done at the instance of fake Buhari, who is bent on making sure that the polling unit result uploaded to the result viewing portal should not be open to the public to view them until a group of registration area technical supports who are to assist world coalition officers validate the polling result. And this registration area technical support guys are members of Buhari media organization ዄCዀ. And these RATEX coalition officers, many of whom are sponsored as ad hoc staff by Fulani political actors, have been compromised. Hence, if they are empowered to validate already declared polling unit result at coalition center before public can view the result, it amounts to a return to the old ways of keeping everyone in the dark, while those who have leverage over INEC will fix the result to predetermined outcome. One of the reasons for the sudden change, sources in INEC reveal that it has to do with a compromise at the top level, and the explanation to be used as justification is a flimsy claim that just in case there is a mistake on Form EC8A at the polling unit, it could be corrected at ward levels that are to be manned by politically vulnerable urchins. We can all see why the wise men in IPOB called the Nigerian elections a fraudulent selection process. Nigerians should not buy into the deceit for the following reason. First, the possibility of an error at the polling unit during the counting of votes where there are party agents, voters, and election observer is highly unlikely and could be easily noted and corrected before all stakeholders than at the world collation centers with limited and reduced numbers of people present where manipulations are more likely. Biafra is the only solution, not the Fulani Janjaweed useless fraudulent elections. Secondly, World Coalition Center is where the registration area technician support, who are ICT experts, work, and influential political actors can easily recruit them or their supervising officers to aggregate all polling unit results that could be easily altered. Thirdly, if the polling unit results are not allowed to be viewed after they are uploaded at the polling unit, compromised registration area technical supports, they can do whatever they like, and coalition officers at the world will impute additional figures at ward level to overturn the outcome of polling unit elections. Some suspicious provisions were inserted in INEC 2022 registration and guidelines to be used by presiding officers for the 2023 elections. These provisions will create room for the court to determine the final outcome of 2023 election. This was what they did for ዄCዀ, who came a distant fourth to become the Supreme Court Administrator of Imo State. Such questionable provisions are Rule 19, which says the voters should mark on the ballot paper instead of using thumbprint. According to the source, marking a ballot paper instead of a thumbprint is a recipe for rigging. An individual recruited by political actors and given a ballot booklet can use a pen or pencil to mark as many ballot papers as possible. Also, there is additional provision, Rule 20, which provides for a voter that can even fail to pass through the 5 methods of identification for accreditation to be ticked/marked on the same manual register with successful accredited voters. For those wondering why this additional leeway is provided by officials of INEC in the guideline, it should be noted that it is a loophole created by influential politicians using their leverage in INEC to dilute the Electoral Act. This is a recipe to bypass the bimodal voters accreditation system, BVAS, and claim that it failed. The more troubling fact also is that if this is allowed, it will be used to claim votes not recorded or imputed overvoting into the actual vote, thereby creating room for rigging. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.